Yo, what is going on, guys? Today we're back with another SnowRunner mod review, and today we're checking out this 2020 Denali HD. It's lifted and it's got some decent sized boggers. I'm really excited what this can do in the torture test. And you know, I don't know if I told you guys yet, but I am working on my own mod with another mod developer in collaboration, and I'm very excited to get that ball rolling. One of the mods that we're actually going to produce is a Denali HD. So I'm kind of excited to see how what we develop compares to what other mod developers have developed in terms of the Denalis. The Denali is a staple truck, and I think if it's done right, can be an excellent mod, not just for scouting, but also for working here in SnowRunner. As always, guys, do me a huge favor. Drop a like on the video, smash that thumbs up, and make sure you drop a sub on the channel. We're going to jump into it. Alright guys, well there's a new 2020 Denali on Mod.io. It is a work in progress. There's going to be more updates to it. And it's by the same mod developer that produced the Ford Bronco. Now, I'm actually working on some mods myself in collaboration with another mod developer, and Denali is on the list, guys. So it's going to be exciting to see how the Denali that we pump out compares to this current Denali. We're going to go with the built engine. We're going to go with the Stock 5. Okay, we got fast and we got tow. We're going to go with the tow transmission. We're going to go with the lifted AF suspension. '81 boggers seem 91 tractor tires. Alright, 81 boggers seem to be the biggest we got. So we're going to go with the 81 boggers. Got the tow strap. We can't see the light bar that we're putting on, but we got a light bar. At least it says we do, and we're going to go with the red paint job, guys. We're going to pull this bad boy out and see what it can do. Okay, so this one does have an interior, sort of. But let's start it up. Engine sounds aren't too bad. The suspension, drive shaft, axle, all that looks pretty cool. Some decent detail, really. But there, like, it is a work in progress, so I will start by saying that. But you can see the suspension kind of collide with the tire. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But these boggers definitely seem to perform a little less than they did on the '89 Ford Bronco, who is the same mod developer. In terms of ice, this thing just skates. But with the Bronco, you had a little bit of traction on the ice, at least. We do have the tow suspension on it, or transmission, sorry. It didn't actually give us an option that I thought would be suitable, other than, you know, I had the fast one. But I think the tow one will be just kind of what we need. We got the big stack in the bed, which doesn't seem to clip with anything. Well, it sort of does underneath, but I mean, that makes sense, I guess. I'm excited to get out of Northport, Alaska, though, let me tell you. We're going to be popping some mod reviews on different maps, including Phase 3, really soon. In high gear, this thing just skates through, no problem. Oh, that is crazy. Alright, we're going to have to recover and bring it back. That is crazy. I can't believe we just did that. High gear is a little bit of a wild card, but it did pop through just fine. But we weren't done checking this bad boy out yet. One damage from that little pebble. I gotta get used to driving with mud tires on ice. Really do. I almost feel like I can make a blooper clip video out of it. All the times I've slid and crashed or damaged my truck considerably, but not being considerate of the fact that I'm running mud tires on ice. It is cool to see the coal roll, per se, and how easily it is manipulated, the throttle. Alright, so this time we're going to pop this bad boy into low plus, because we already know it'll make it through in high, right? It breezed through in high gear. And in low plus, we're bogging down a little bit. It does spin, it does dig. So we're going to drop it down in a low. I will say though, one thing that has to be said about this truck, it does look pretty freaking badass in all this mud. You can't take that away from this truck. You really just can't take that away at all. Let's pop it in at nighttime and see what these lights look like. We still don't have a working light bar. Same thing with the 89 Bronco. But they are bright. They are very bright. I do like how the headlight light placement is almost spot. It is spot on. Not almost. It is spot on. Those are aligned very well. And the chrome does seem pretty refined. Getting that reflection is nice while you're crawling through this mud. The suspension does look a little weak though, but it seems to be doing okay. And this isn't the flex version either. Popped it in a low. We're climbing out of the pit almost here now. As we crawl out just a little bit more, we'll pop it back in a low plus. There we go. And now we set sail. Now we put this bad boy to the test on the little scout trail. I think this is an excellent mod so far for a work in progress. Again, I'm excited to see what we put out, how it compares. But I will say that when you look at pickup trucks as mods, you want something that's going to be good for scouting and, you know, hauling a little bit or recovery. And I think this crosses both of those things off the list, no problem. Although, the one thing I have noticed, just even starting here in the trail, it doesn't seem like this truck has much of a center of gravity. Because although it's top heavy, it just seems really light to be the top heavy the way that it is right now. Overall, I do enjoy it. Seems like a decent mod, like I said, but the suspension looks weak. It seems a little bit too tippy for its size. Even just turning on flat pavement, flat road, it starts to like, well, it starts to almost tip, like it's getting ready to tip over. And we're at the end, guys. So that's going to conclude this mod review. 10 out of 10 recommend you checking this out. I'm excited to put out my own Denali, but in the meantime, this should suffice. It is a work in progress. There's going to be more updates, guys. So make sure you check it out. Mod link is in the description. Don't forget to drop a like on the video. Make sure you sub to the channel, guys.